Hello and welcome to the Nightmare Fuel podcast. I am Reese, and as always, being joined by Hagbard Celine.
Hello.
We are doing something a little bit different today. We're running some tests. We're testing out our audio because we've received some complaints.
Yeah.
So this is the chance. This is the interactive part of the show where you and the audience can tell us how much we suck.
Precisely. That's the entire goal right now. Tell us how to fix this if there is a problem.
We are not Olympians on high. We are testing out stuff, but we're still going to make it fun, and we're still going to respond to some craziness. I like he started out with the target.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that little overlay.
Ooh, Hagbard Celine and his death threats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so many death threats.
With my internet rifle.
Apparently Cuffed Up wants us to debate him. I'm not really sure on what subject exactly.
Debate me.
I don't think we disagree with you on anything.
Is it bad that I read all of his everything he writes as as Batman every single time? Yeah.
No.
Debate me, you cowards.
This city was built on justice. Yeah. Oh my. So yeah, I think we'll I think we'll just get into it. Let's see what we even have, because at this point we have some scraps. We have leftovers. That's this show.
Yeah, this is our leftovers slash trying to fix our audio stream. So which is left.
Sound is shit. Thanks, Irish. Is it really shit? I don't know if I trust you. You're kind of a troll.
Yeah.
I need someone trustworthy.
Yeah, and perhaps a little bit more specific than that, you know.
The sound is shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
6 more hours. Fuck. Yeah, no. Today is going to be a short show.
6 more hours. Fuck that. Okay, so there was Hamas is fantastic. I was meaning to play this too. This is great. I think we played one of this guy's videos.
What even is that? How do you say that out loud?
Ami Horowitz. Well, remember, this is the guy who goes around and like interviews students on campuses, and they always give some shocking. Like he did the video where they were all like saying that they wanted to repeal freedom of speech.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's been a long time.
I'm Ami Horowitz, and I'm here in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, that voice.
The American home of the BDS movement. Boycott, divestment, and sanction of Israel. I want to see if these guys are willing to take it to the next level.
Yeah, Ami. Next level.
We're raising money for American Friends for Hamas. So I work for American Friends for Hamas. I work for American Friends.
Oh, that's the bit.
Yep. And these dumbasses don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the average. I mean,
all right,
many people don't know who.
Here comes the sound portion test of the show. So I guess a little bit of static.
Yeah, so a little better.
Let us know. Let us know. That's the point of this show. We're fucking around, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what the problem is.
I'm part of American Friends for Hamas, you know, the wonderful organization Hamas.
Allies for Hamas.
Gays for Hamas.
For Hamas.
Okay.
We're not your father's terrorist organization. We've kind of evolved beyond that. You know, still kind of what we do, but we've kind of rebuilt and rebranded our.
It's still kind of what we do. I mean, that was a funny line, to be fair.
We're not the same, but it's still kind of what we do.
Yeah, but still a little terroristy. I mean,
so we're down with the terrorism. Don't get me wrong. It's just not as frequent.
And you know, Hamas is where it's at. We're raising money to do what we
Hamas.
Do as Hamas. We want to fund operations against Israel, and the type of attacks we're talking about are cafes and schools and soft targets. Type of.
Jesus, people are so gullible.
I'm just so ashamed of this. Really, this is terrible. It's so embarrassing.
Okay, so the balance is better. That's good. And there's still a little static. Damn. It's got to be the ungrounded That's got to be the ungrounded board. I bet these sockets are fucking shit. Oh well, I'll work this out.
We will figure this out, guys. We're trying our best.
Operations we're talking about against, soft targets, schools and cafes and that kind of thing. Make them feel it. Hospitals and destroy cafes, shopping malls and schools and places of worship. This is the kind of stuff we're talking about. Civilian populations, and this is the only way we can fight back, really.
Yeah, you see, this is the key. You have to educate for democracies to work, and this is clearly not working.
Well, what are you saying, Hagbard? Are you saying repeal democracy?
No, repeal these guys. Repeal their degrees because they don't deserve them.
Yeah, I don't. There needs to be something that happens to prevent a lot of people from going to college, isn't there?
Yeah, there needs to be that's why I think it's funny where you see all these people talking about, oh, free college, free college. Why? This is what we get. These are the idiots that we produce when we allow for there to just be free college.
Yeah, no, I think it should. I don't know. My position's actually kind of changed on that. It really should just be by grade merit.
Yeah.
As mean as that sounds.
Yeah, it's grade merit, and then I mean, if you want, we can have tech schools. Tech schools can be, subsidized. If you want to be a plumber or an electrician or work in HVAC or something, sure, yeah, no problem.
And I'm not even saying you just get one chance. I think you should be able. You can take like an enrollment test as many times as you need to. I don't have a problem with that, but don't just make it like the typical standardized test. Make it something that would actually test the intelligence of the people going in.
Mm-hmm.
Suicide bomber's all we've got. I mean, that's kind of like, because it's the poor man's F-15.
Right.
And
yeah, right. I know what you're talking about. I completely understand.
You're sitting here talking to this like slightly chubby pigeon-toed girl. I mean, come on, look at how she's standing. This is not the posture of confidence here.
Oh, Hagbard, you and your ad homs.
Do we again against Israel, and that's kind of what we're looking to do.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
And fund operations against Israel. That's the kind of thing we're doing.
Okay, well.
Hey,
great.
thanks for your time, man.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate it.
Good luck.
To be fair, sometimes it just looks like these people are being polite, where they're just like, yeah, this guy's clearly insane.
Yeah, there is that, but I mean, like, you would expect at least one person to be like, okay, dude, what are you saying you're pro-terrorism?
Yeah, seriously.
It's so shocking.
A little worrying.
Oh my god, look at that guy walking past. Ugh.
Oh yeah, the complete hipster there?
Oh, gross.
Yeah. 5 ways a hipster.
That's just a fashion disaster, and I'm saying that.
That man's wearing a cardigan.
Those colors just don't go together. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a cardigan.
We're essentially the logical extension of BDS. It's like
Okay.
BDS next level is what we're doing. We're kind of like the next level BDS. It's like
Oh my
BDS, and then
God.
we're like,
Okay, there you go. There's an idea.
Yeah.
That should be a shirt. BDS next level.
Next level BDS.
BDS, the next generation. Terrorism.
Alright, there we go. See if that's any better.
BDS plus. We're looking to wipe Israel off the map. Yeah, we want, we're looking to destroy Israel. We don't want just Gaza. We want to have all of Israel.
I've actually been learning about in this last school year about everything that's going on over there, so I like the sound of what you're doing. It sounds like the great thing to do.
I'm totally against the Israeli genocide.
Awesome. We just want to get rid of Israel.
It seems like a good idea, just, you gotta kill some of them Jews.
I've been learning about this in my studies, and it sounds like the right thing to do, guys. Ugh. Douche chills. Terrible.
Alright, so it looks like they like it about here. Is that right? Let me know if the audio is better at this level. I'm trying to simultaneously run the show and fucking balance the audio back out.
Well, thank you, Hagbard. It's always appreciated. I want to know, because a lot of these classes, when they get the professors in there, they treat it like a soapbox, but like it's just scary that like there's some nutty professor spreading their pro-Palestine views.
Oh, there's plenty
and
of them.
that's viewed as education.
Yeah, especially in the Northwest. There's plenty of them out here.
It's terrible.
All right.
You know, it's for the Palestinians. Stay off drugs. But we would love you to check out our website.
That would be wonderful.
Good luck.
Thank you. If you feel like donating to help the cause, to fight back, and that'd be great.
For sure, we'll definitely.
And maybe consider making a donation.
Sure.
Great.
Probably like $15.
$15?
Yeah.
No, that'd be great.
I don't know, maybe like.
Oh God, they're funding it. Oh.
funding terrorism, everyone, on screen.
Jesus.
10, $20.
15 to 20. $5 or $10.
Maybe like $10.
$5. $10. $10. $5 or $10.
$10. Let's say $27, since that seems to be my Bernie donation.
This is
Oh my. Oh my.
I like how exact that was. 27, you know.
Oh my. That was a good catch, dude. Wow.
Oh my.
That was the same, the same as my Bernie donation.
Scary stuff right there.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
Of course. Yeah, this isn't groundbreaking. That's why we're just shit talking it.
We criticize that. I still like people bring up other things that they don't like about Bernie Sanders. That's easily the worst. It's so cringy to watch a Jew diss the Jews. Like
Yeah.
it's not fun to witness.
Seriously.
all about peace and love. We got to
It's like
fight back against the
Benedict
oppression.
Arnold of Jews.
I agree.
See you, brother. Yeah, I mean, it's important to kind of fight back and not take it lying down, if you know what I mean. Hey,
Sure,
peace and love.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace and love.
Yeah, peace and love.
See you, man.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Shalom, motherfucker.
Shalom. And then they just pan to the Hebrew Israelites in their gold robes with their buttons.
Fantastic.
Shalom. I'm Idris Elba, motherfucker.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Wow. Good on that guy. He does good work. He really puts himself out there.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious, really. I mean, he's the same guy. He did get the kids to all sign up and be like, yeah, it's no problem. It's free speech is bad. It needs to be limited. I mean, understandably.
Yeah, I mean, free speech. I know you're using free speech right now, but we should really get rid of that. I like BDSM. Does that count? Not quite the same. Okay. I'm thinking what else we should do. I think that we could do Hatriot mail.
All right. Let's say that one. Doo-doo.
Hatriot mail this week.
Oh, Pakman.
Here we go.
Oh, David. Why? Why do?
Tackles an issue that we have tackled before, but what is Hatriot mail anyway?
It's like email forwards from your racist grandma on steroids. Hey.
I mean, I get it. I understand that essentially what he's doing here is parroting like The Daily Show and that kind of stuff, and it's the same kind of feel, but this is just cringy.
Yeah, this isn't funny, and I used to like The Daily Show, but this is just cheesy, not good.
Patriot Mail. Written by patriots who hate David Pakman.
Right.
Because America. And because freedom.
Okay, let's get into this week's Hatriot.
Oh, wow. It's like an internet comment section came to life.
Pretty much. Yeah, like, to me, this is the absolute worst thing that any channel can devolve to. Responding to hate mail. Mm-hmm. Like, and we get a fair amount of it. But the thing is, I argue with them in the comments section. I have no interest in showcasing most of these people or giving them a platform.
Nah, I'm fine, thanks.
They're worthless dipshits who I'm not going to subject the rest of our audience to.
Yeah, no thank you, I'm good.
Hatriot mail, as I mentioned, it is a topic that we have touched before. It is a topic that Hatriots have touched before, and we'll address it after you listen to this.
Unsubscribed. You're a fucking idiot. Instead of going on and on about racial disparities, try discussing actual...
Oh, this clip. I think I've even seen this one. Jesus.
I know the guy who sent this in. He's named Dan the Man.
facts, such as the fact that black people comprise 13% of the U.S. population and commit over 52% of all murder nationwide.
This is a common refrain, right, Lewis? Hey, there are
Yeah, but it's not that common, first and foremost, and it's just truth. For some reason, that's going to bother him, though, isn't it?
No, it's a common refrain. That would be like saying, all these people talk about climate change. It's a common refrain. Like, are people not supposed to bring this up? Is that what your suggestion is?
Another 30 minutes. This is a real short stream. I want to quit. So.
Yeah.
Fewer black people, and they commit a ton of crime per capita, and therefore black people are just inherently dangerous and bad people, I think.
Straw man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How? See, the thing is, it's projection. Why did that come up? It came up because that was what he was thinking.
Yeah.
He invented this because he does have some inner racism in him. And I don't want to be too conspiratorial, but that is what's going on.
Yeah.
A lot of Hatriots would suggest. This Hatriot and many others ignore some very, very serious realities. If a black person and a white person each commit a crime, the black person is more likely to be arrested. And this is due in part to the fact that black neighborhoods, traditionally black neighborhoods, are more heavily policed.
You're giving the symptom to the problem he just described. When 13% of the population commits 52+% of the murders, the police might hang out in their neighborhoods a little bit more frequently.
And also a point I've heard get brought up is a lot of these guys are multiple offenders. And they're not going to be as nice to you the fifth time around. They're just not.
Yeah, no.
Individual non-white people, this applies to Latinos as well, are more heavily policed. And then you follow this, the individuals who are not white are more likely to be indicted, prosecuted, found guilty, and given harsher prison sentences.
How does one come to that? It's like the percentage of unreported rapes. How does one come to that if they're unreported? How do you come to the conclusion that white people commit exactly the same amount of crime and yet don't get prosecuted for it?
Yeah, it's unproven. The thing is, this can be immediately dismissed because you could say, oh yeah, more black people get indicted, more black people commit crimes.
Yeah.
Can we go back to the core issue of this? David, do you acknowledge that a lot of black people in this country commit crime? That's problem number one. Everything else can come later.
Yeah, like I said, yes, it's over policing a population that is being policed. I mean, what do you want us to do? It's the alternative is to just ignore it? I mean, would that make you feel better?
A non-white person in the U.S. is arrested for a crime, they are convicted more often than white people arrested for the same crime. When non-white people in the U.S. are convicted of a crime, they are also more likely to be sentenced to incarceration compared to white people convicted of the same crime. And this, Lewis, doesn't even consider the poverty element, which is separate but inextricably linked.
No. It's actually directly linked. You see, when the court system does what he must be referring to here is the concept of non-incarcerative punitive measures, things like probation, house arrest, community-controlled house arrest. Yeah, I would imagine that it is actually distinctly possible that white people get more of that than black people do. And it's directly linked to what you just said. It is 100% linked to the poverty. It is 100% linked to that. That is just a fact, because the programs you're discussing require money. They literally require you pay. If you're on house arrest, you pay like $150 a month just to wear that little anklet that'll go off if you leave your house.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, it is directly linked to that. They ask you the question in the courtroom, if we were to offer you this punishment, can you afford to pay for it? And then you're required to have a legal job. You're required to report to that, go back and forth. So when huge percentages of the population don't do that, what happens then? When huge percentages of the black inner city population, when put on probation, never show up for the first time to the probation office, do you continue to offer these people probation? That's the question. This is just a pragmatic question.
Yeah, and what he's getting at is that there's this supposed link between poverty and crime, which, if you look at the race demographics, does not pan out across the board. I mean, we've all heard all this, especially in this audience. But the thing is, that's no excuse. Just because you're poor is no excuse for committing a crime. You know, it's an excuse if you're like, maybe an excuse if you're stealing food to survive. It's not an excuse for rape or murder, though.
Yeah, you're not Aladdin if you're out there raping and murdering, okay? He stole fruit from a fruit stand. That's a Disney movie. It's different.
That's understandable. I could get behind that to a certain degree. I can't get behind anything else.
No. Money crimes have gotten out of hand.
In this country to race, given the history of the United States, which we'll talk about in the interview shortly. So I think it's Hatriot mail, of course. We often don't respond to specific
hate facts.
A lot of hate facts. Yeah, we were calling for a term for that.
Hate facts.
Hate facts will work, though.
Specifically to it, but because this idea keeps coming up from a lot of right-wing nuts, I think it's good to address it a little more specifically.
On a side note, I just want to applaud this Hatriot on their grammar. Right? It was really great use of grammar, David.
This show really is lame, isn't it?
Wow.
I'm just getting a lame feeling. No.
Amazing.
Who's tuning in?
Just amazing.
I would just like to congratulate this Hatriot on his grammar.
Yeah, it's a good high argument.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yep, that's the end of that clip.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
we delved into nitpicking at that point. Okay, that's enough of that torture.
Gone.
Okay.
Girly slam poetry.
Oh my god. Are we getting any new news about our sound?
No. Let's do any update on that, guys? Anyone want to talk about levels good? Are the sound still has a lot of static? Or what?
We sounded amazing.
Yeah. That's basically the whole purpose of this, so.
Yeah. That's the only reason we're doing this for you. Your sound seems fine. Okay. I'm trusting you guys. I don't know. Some of you are kind of trollish. No, you're fine. I am looking. What would be good? You know what? Let's do I rant, I swear, sorry mom.
What?
This one's interesting.
That's the actual title?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wow. Internet. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Wow. Fuck. All right.
It's her sound. To be fair, I'm not even necessarily playing this to disagree with her, because for the most part I do agree with her, but I just think it's interesting.
All right. Let's give this a shot then.
It is me. So I'm sure a lot of you guys saw my Facebook status today about how a woman asked me to leave the bathroom at Walmart. And I saw...
Oh, this girl. Yeah, this is the one that had that news story, right?
Yeah, and this was the video she made about it.
Yeah.
And it happened, and I thought to myself, this is unbelievable. Like, she said, you are not supposed to be here. You need to leave. So at first I was like, does she think I like work in a different store and I shouldn't be in his bathroom? So I said, yes, I do. And then she flipped me off and she's like, you're disgusting. And she storms out. So I realized, like, when I was washing my hands, like, holy shit. She just thought I was somebody who was transgender. And she thought I was a dude who was hiding in the women's bathroom.
You have to get out.
Where's your baby?
You have to get out.
This is funny to me because when I was out yesterday, I saw an extremely androgynous person, and I don't feel the way about this young woman. I can very clearly tell this is a woman. Mm-hmm. I don't see the issue.
So, okay, I get that I have short hair. Now, I was wearing a baseball cap today, and some of you might wonder, well, hey, what do you look like in a baseball cap? Well, I'm glad you asked. This is the baseball cap I was wearing. I look adorable in a baseball cap. That's just my opinion.
I actually feel genuinely bad for this young woman.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but are we gonna make it a leap and say she clearly already has some self-esteem issues?
A little bit. I can see that. I mean, a lot of this video feels like a lot of overcompensation, overacting. I mean, nothing against her. It's just this kind of thing isn't cut out for everyone. I understand that.
Yeah.
Especially if you have to, like, it's just, we're just using voices right now. If I was on camera, I'm always an awkward fuck on camera.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, she just, I feel, no, it's just the tone when she's like, I look fine. Like, it's not you. It's someone else thought, I mean, just imagine someone thought you looked like a girl. I mean, if you have already even the slightest insecurity, as I'm sure she does, then you're being told you look manly, essentially. I mean, that's fucked up.
Oh, I can't even imagine. That would suck.
Yeah.
So, okay, I get it. The short hair, the baseball cap, I was wearing just a plain blue t-shirt, she saw me from the back. Okay, I can get why at first glance she would mistake me for somebody who was transgender. But I turned around and I looked at her. And at the sake of sounding blunt, I am not a flat-chested person.
I think our chat already noticed.
Yeah, I think they noted that. Don't worry.
They noted that within the first 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Funny the chat could tell.
Yeah, this woman, our chat is smarter than that woman.
I mean, I have got something going on up here. So after she told me I was disgusting and she stormed out, it really got my gears turning as to how amazingly ridiculous this is becoming as an issue. Now...
Yeah, you mean exactly what we said was going to happen as soon as we heard it?
Yeah, you called it. You definitely called it. And I mean, like, if you want to talk about the victims of this ridiculous, like, witch hunt that's going on, it's these people, really. And I mean, this poor girl, she's not masculine. She's fine.
No,
I could show you some cow women. Okay.
Yeah, she's by no means masculine.
No. She's got kind of that cute little short-haired vibe. That's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if many of you know this, but you've probably used the bathroom with somebody who's transgender before. And there's this really crazy idea that transgender people deserve equal rights as anybody else, and that they should be able to use the bathroom that makes them feel comfortable with their gender identity. So,
Well, most of them already do, and most of us don't even know it, so to be fair.
Most of them already did, and were doing it for years, and then this suddenly became an issue, and they were kind of like, what the fuck? Why now? Why is nothing even happened?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god, Hagbard, look at us, so regressive, SJW, tranny lovers,
fucking
terrible.
Tranny lovers.
Yeah, that's become the new, might as well just call us abolitionists or some shit.
I think what a lot of people are getting all up in arms about is that they're like, oh, well, this gives an invitation to guys to put on a wig and go into a women's bathroom. Like, if a guy was going to commit a crime in a women's bathroom, this law isn't going to invite them to do it.
I mean, what is she, like 17 to 23, and she knows that?
That is a good point. I think we could. I mean, we've largely said the same things. We could probably move on. I just thought it'd be interesting to highlight.
No, I understand. That was well worth it. Like I said, I kind of feel bad for her. I mean, just imagine you're approached in a bathroom and someone thinks you're transgender, and they're like, "You're disgusting."
Where's your baby?
Lovely.
Oh, if you want crazy, I found a new crazy.
Yeah,
satellites are melting everywhere.
What?
Is a classic video.
No way. But real quick, Jim. Yeah, seriously, she does look more womanly than Michelle Obama. To be fair.
That is fair.
Oh, this is unmedicated schizophrenia. Fantastic.
Here we go.
I love me some unmedicated schizoids.
Look at this guy.
So what's up with 27,000 satellites in the sky? Where are they at? Because according to all of this, they're in the thermosphere.
Seriously, this is schizophrenia straight out.
Where they be? Where they at? Oh no.
And what you're going to find out is that all of the components that they use all melt at degrees lower than what you're about to see. So, here's where
turn that webcam. Yes.
There we go. We're gonna get some Lexwell style video.
Fantastic. It says that the satellites are in the thermosphere. Look, we got NASA website. What's it say?
Why?
Satellites.
Yeah, it says either thermosphere or exosphere, to be fair.
I just love that this is a reoccurring theme over and over. Crazy takes a camera and films their screen. They don't use screen capture, which is free.
Yeah,
like,
well, there's a reason why we have lists of generalized symptoms for crazy people, because they all behave the same goddamn way. And this is how they behave. This is apparently the behavior of a schizophrenic. This is just what they do.
I forgot. You know what Lexwell would say? He'd be like, who cares about the production values? What matters is the voice. The voice of truth.
The truth voice.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Dog. I'm pretty sure he said I was racist for doing a Mr. T accent for him.
Well, he sounds like Mr. T. I mean, he literally does that himself. Yeah, these people have lead paint in their homes.
Oh my god.
Move through the thermosphere. Okay.
And they all talk like that. Did you hear that? That could have been Lexwell. They move through the thermosphere. They always overemphasize a certain point. Like, that's what hooked them. That's what got it stuck in their head. You can tell that's the center. Yeah, you can tell that's the center of their madness.
Facile. Over-enunciation.
So, we click on the link. This is an education link. Here, I
Good God.
Get it.
What the fuck?
Center for Science.
Link, dude.
Yeah.
I've never heard something just so, like, something so, it's such an oxymoron. I don't even know, man. That's just wow.
What? That's...
Education. Thermosphere. Look at what it says. The thermosphere is a layer of the Earth's atmosphere.
That voice, though.
The thermosphere is directly above the mesosphere and below the exosphere. It extends from about 90 kilometers, 56 miles, to between 500 and 1,000 kilometers. Anyways, here's the thing. Look at these temperatures.
Yeah, never mind all that shit. Here's the real point.
Wow.
Okay, it says temperatures in the upper thermosphere can range from about 500 degrees Celsius. You following where this is at? Right here. Temperatures in the upper thermosphere can range from about 500 degrees Celsius or 932 degrees Fahrenheit to 2,000 degrees Celsius, 3,632 degrees Fahrenheit, or higher. So it can even go higher than that.
Let's just cut through the bullshit. The main point is that apparently there can't be 27,000 satellites in orbit because look how hot it is. How could they make it through?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like he's never even seen a space movie before.
Yeah,
I mean, these are pretty basic
they do get hot. What? Oh my god. I don't even know what's going on now.
And we've gotten to the point where he's even... No, I get what he's doing here. Does he not understand that all of these individual measurements even, part of them is that when you actually then make them into, combined metals, that these rates can increase? That's why we do it?
Yeah, no, we just send up steel spaceships.
Yeah, we just shoot straight out aluminum and cast iron and copper into the atmosphere. That's how we made these 18th century Rome style.
That sounds safe.
Yeah, we don't forge these together. No, we don't forge these together into stronger metals. No, we never practice metallurgy. This is fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now look. Look at the melting point of titanium.
Oh my god.
1,668 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, well, we all know he's clearly smarter than NASA engineers. So.
Oh yeah, I trust this guy to build the next spaceship.
Yeah, we've got to keep him on back burner, man. We've got to see if he comes out with any other crazy, because that's a whole level of special.
I've got him. Well, see, if you were to take a look at my computer and at the bookmarks, it's a nightmare.
Oh, I believe it.
Because I just have a bunch of fucking channels like that bookmarked.
Oh my, it's highly unfortunate.
Okay, you know, we were talking about her in the stream last night. We should do unlearning internalized oppression. It's our friend Cat Blaque.
Oh no, that intro, Jesus.
She's one of the worst.
My brutal honesty. Hey guys, it's Kat, and it's time for your weekly dose of true tea. I'm drinking chai once again.
It's time for your weekly dose of bullshit.
Jesus, her voice, man. God.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Your mug in the comment box below. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so you can get true tea every Sunday in your subscription box. Anywho,
I am really happy that does not happen to me.
Let's jump right into today's question. Hey Kat, I'm a non-binary and gender fluid woman who recently did a history project on—
That fake sip the whole time it comes up makes me want to kill myself.
Oh, it's terrible.
It makes me want to die. I mean, it's so annoying.
She's trying to look thoughtful, like, yes, I'm really pondering this deep, meaningful question.
how queer women were regarded as evil, masculine, predatory, and preying on young girls. These stereotypes are still being portrayed in media, and I hate how queer women are—
Wait, what?
I don't see that happening.
That
I don't see a lot of—
is almost entirely aimed at gay men.
Can someone point to me an actual example of a non-binary, gender-fluid, queer woman in media?
Seriously.
I've never, like, there's like 2 trans people on TV. Like, that's about all you're working with.
That's amazing.
Depicted. I find that my self-esteem is very low because of how the media portrays us, and I've often considered self-harm or suicide because—
Oh,
Do
my
it.
God.
Do it. Do it. Hang yourself. Do it.
Like,
Please.
Seriously,
the species does not need
terrible.
you. The species does not need you. We will move on without you.
That really, like, I'm not one to trivialize that, but that's pathetic. That's not good.
Yeah, the species will survive, I assure you. Perhaps better.
The media. Do you want to know how the media portrays me? Not only the media, my regressive education. Even in the conservative West, I live near the Japanese internment camp. I live near the site of the Battle of the Little Bighorn. I've spent my whole life being told how evil white men were.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't hung myself. I got through just fine.
Of it. I've also started to have bad feelings about other queer women, which I know is bad. How do marginalized groups—
I hate myself and I hate everyone like me. Gee, it's not you.
Yeah, this really could not come from you. It has to be everything around you. The media. Let's blame the media.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty much the new way of saying blame the Jews.
Overcome internalized oppression. So first of all, I wanted to say, don't hurt yourself and don't end your life prematurely, because as cliche as it sounds, things do get better. I completely understand what it feels like to be in despair because of what society has presented to you is your possibility. Personally, as a trans woman, I dealt with that a lot, seeing only my representation on Jerry Springer and stories of us being killed, stories of us being oppressed, and—
Yes, trans black women being killed and oppressed is a normal story.
Yeah, that's yeah. I hear about that all the time, you know, the famous lynchings of the black trannies back in the day. I bet she'd get triggered by some Tommy Sotomayor videos. Every time he says black trannies.
Yeah, seriously.
Get those 2 in a room, that'd be funny.
It's really easy to buy into the narrative of despair, but I think that we can always hold out hope that things will get better and that things are ultimately going to become easier for you to deal with. And I just want—
It gets better, girl. It gets better.
Oh, it came up. Is Cat Blaque trans? Yeah.
Yes,
I didn't know that
Cat Blaque is
either.
trans. Yeah, I didn't know that when I made my first response video, and I would say it's because she's passing, but it's not really relevant in this case. I mean, she's just.
I mean, yeah. But if I'd give out any compliment, yeah, very passing. That's fine.
Yeah, girl, it's about you.
Girl, you gotta stand up to that oppression. Shut it down. Shut down the man.
Is to say that because I feel like I've been in the position where you are, obviously not in the same way, but I've been in a similar position as you are, and I want to just tell you that there is so much more to life than what people have told you are. I think.
And I don't think that's the real hair involved. I just realized I think she has like many wigs. Many wigs, because I've seen her with like ropey blue hair, I've seen her with like blue and black hair, I've seen her with just this weave on. I think it's all fake.
Yeah, it doesn't look very real, does it?
No, not at all.
I like, I like that apparently, according to Cat Blaque, Blair's very problematic.
Yeah.
That's funny to me.
Blair's a problem.
She is definitely a problem who must be eliminated.
When it comes to deprogramming internalized oppression, I think one of the best things you can do is educate yourself. Understand that we live in a society where narratives are presented with a...
Yeah, you're presenting one right now.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, Pot.
Yeah.
Yes, Kettle?
Listen, we live in a society where narratives are presented, and I've decided to present my narrative, because that's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's so much. There's no better way. Just fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
Someone has a bullshit
Clearly.
narrative. You present your own bullshit narrative.
Yeah, fight fire with fire. Crusades now.
Yes.
Certain limitation on them through a certain filter, because we live in a society where of course people are going to be invested in upholding their biases. They're going to be invested in upholding their hate, their narratives, what they think about lesbian women, what they think about queer women, what they think about trans people, what they think about gay people. They're invested in upholding those narratives. So I think it's
I don't even know what to say.
It's something. She is a perfect example.
I mean,
of.
Does she actually believe that? She believes that there's a narrative involved with being a queer black woman. What? You know what I think upsets you the most? Nobody thinks of you. Nobody cares. This is a desperate bid for attention because nobody gives a fuck.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're trying to act like, even the person who wrote in is trying to act like, I see so many bad representations of non-binary, gender fluid, trans, queer, black women. I've never once seen that.
Yeah.
And yeah, her videos are just a special brand of hypnotizing terribleness. It has to do with her tone of voice combined with the terrible stock music. I think.
Yeah, and Corey, yeah, she could suck a golf ball through a garden hose, I'd bet.
It's just a special brand of, makes me want to slam my head against the wall over and over. It's so annoyingly awful.
Yeah. Well, and let's be done with Kat. There's no way she's going to go on to make a point.
As bad as I can see what Blair and Naked Ape were saying last night, because she does talk about a lot of batshit stuff, but it's such word soup. Like, it really just all blends together, and at some point you stop being able to follow it. It's just so entrancing in its badness.
Yeah, it really truly is.
Yeah.
How's our audio, guys? One more test here. Let's see. Everything sounds all right. Everything's good. Not a whole lot of buzzing or what?
Yeah, Cat Blaque has 82,000 subscribers. That's crazy.
I wish I didn't know that.
She's quite popular. I don't know. Do you want to do one more?
Sure.
Okay. We'll make it something good. Did you want to do let's do We Are the Gift. We've played this woman before as well.
Well, that sounds bad.
Hello.
Oh no. Why did you come up like halfway between the screens, you weird fucking media player?
Here we go. It's our favorite.
All right, guys, brace. Oh shit. Okay.
Hagbard needs to clean his computer.
Fantastic.
So, the theme is love. Adam spoke about being enough. And
oh my god, what are we looking at?
The theme is love. I would like to tell you all about my period.
Yeah.
tonight I stand before you, having no idea what I'm going to say next.
And not wearing a bra, by the way. Very clearly not wearing a bra, and it's starting to show on them titties. You know, bras are for aesthetics, right? It's for the sake of the fact that if you leave your breast in a bra for long periods of time over the course of your life, they drop less. Well, that's not happening here.
Well, you see, Hagbard, it's freeing. She's been liberated from the patriarchal bonds of the bra.
Yeah.
And she's here to talk about peace and love and kind of talk in this tone of voice, so you know it's safe. It's a safe space. No negative vibes in this establishment.
And I have chosen to step into this unknown because I am learning.
She said that she wasn't. I totally missed it. She's going into this unprepared. She's basically just going to ramble about nothing without a prepared script. Okay.
This is bound to be good.
It's going to be gold. It's pretty much the next Gettysburg Address.
It's going to be insightful as hell.
To embrace that I too am enough. Without preparation, without rehearsing, without makeup, wearing no masks.
Except for all of that's occurred already.
That's awesome. You know what? It's funny. If she hadn't have pointed that out, I wouldn't have even known. Because I don't care.
I am learning to embrace all sides of myself because
I'm that self-obsessed.
This sounds like multiple personality disorder. What's going on?
This is people that just assume that they're deep. That's what this is. This is just some fucking almost middle-aged white chick that thinks she's deep.
She's so deep, Hagbard. She likes to vlog, and apparently she has a lot of videos, and we'll be watching them in the future. They're going to be amazing.
we talk about vibration, and we talk about raising vibration. We talk about compassion. We talk about love, which is the highest frequency. And yes, we should all strive to live in that frequency. But let's not forget
that frequency. Let's try and live in that vibration.
There's but one frequency where I dwell, and that's love.
Yikes.
Wow.
We're human beings.
Yeah.
And there is a spectrum of emotion, and there are shadows that are part of this experience. And these shadows.
Wow, you really weren't prepared. It wasn't a lie.
No, she's just talking at this point. Yeah, she's just talking.
So there's the good frequency of love, but if you look harder, there's shadows, dark and scary. Stay away from the shadows.
Yeah.
Get back to the high frequency of love.
Basically.
They want to be heard, and they want to be acknowledged, and they don't want to be pushed away in the name of spirituality and elevating consciousness and all these lovely ideas. They want to be acknowledged. They're part of it.
Who's they? I lost plot here. What are we talking about?
I'm just going to assume Jews at this point.
And if we allow ourselves to truly feel our fear and truly embrace our resistance to life sometimes, because it's all there and we all experience it, and we all have those moments where we feel tiny.
These are like the vaguest and most useless terms ever spoken in.
I think, and we're getting another bit of projection. Like, I guess, everyone feels tiny, but is this because of the moment you feel tiny, and you're assuming that everyone else in the room feels tiny?
Only then can we truly step into bliss. Joseph Campbell defines bliss in a way that I found profoundly moving.
Oh God,
I'm sure
she's
you
gonna
did.
quote Joseph Campbell now. Run.
Here we go. I'm sure I found this so profound and deep, and I had to meditate on it and listen to some Enya. It was amazing.
He defines it as a feeling fully felt. A feeling fully felt.
There you go. That's
Not
a perfect
joy.
example of what I talk about all the time. So people will say something, and
Meaningless
it doesn't actually
drivel.
mean anything, but they want it to be deep and meaningful. And what does that even mean?
Meaningless drivel.
A feeling fully felt. Who could? The thing about human emotions is they're indescribable. You can't. What is that? A feeling? How could you possibly know what it feels like to go to the full extent of a feeling?
All right.
That's just
that.
bullshit.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
it seems like our audio issues are back. I think I figured out how to make sure the buzz doesn't occur quite as frequently, or at least at not the same levels, so it can be more easily ignored.
This might be a thing we battle all the time, but we're
at least
attempting
yeah.
to fix it.
This may be something we battle until I get off of an analog switcher and get onto a digital switcher.
We're all good. So I guess thank you everyone for joining us. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd appreciate that. Check out Hagbard's channel, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Sorry to cut
Peace.
this short, guys, but I got to go. Take it easy.
It's just a short little stream.